Elon Musk buy Twitter. Some billionaires buy newspapers, magazines and sports teams. Elon Musk is trying to buy a social network that he himself admits might cause much of the world to hate him. "Everyone will still blame me for everything," Musk said during an onstage interview at the TED conference on Thursday. "If I acquire Twitter and something goes wrong, it's my fault 100%. I think there will be quite a few errors." Sounds promising. So why exactly does the world's richest man, who is already running multiple companies with ambitious goals like taking humans to Mars, want to buy Twitter? TWTR, a social media platform which, for all its benefits, is facing scrutiny for content issues like hate speech and misinformation, and also fighting to reignite user growth. Can Elon Musk be stopped from taking over Twitter? Musk has repeatedly stressed in recent days that his goal is to bolster free speech on the platform and work to unlock Twitter's extraordinary potential. Others have suggested he may be more interested in boosting attention for himself. Whether or not the deal goes through, Twitter's leadership, shareholders and employees are now left to ponder this question in the wake of Musk's stunning offer on Thursday to acquire all the shares in Twitter he does not own at a valuation of $41.4 billion. The offer capped off a whirlwind 10-day period during which Musk revealed he had become the company's largest shareholder, accepted a position on the board only to ditch it, and tweeted throughout about how Twitter may be dying and should consider eliminating the W from its name, among other suggestions. Even by the standards of Twitter, a company that has faced executive turnover, public interest from potential acquirers and no shortage of outside scrutiny, Musk's pushes a lot. Inside Twitter, longtime employees are used to dealing with big changes, said Jenna Golden, who led the company's political sales team in Washington from 2012 to 2017. She believes many are currently keeping their heads down and trusting their leaders to help weather the storm. But Musk's oscillations may make it difficult to stay focused. Enter your email to receive CNN's Nightcap newsletter. Close dialogue. No CNN Business Nightcap. We read all day so you don't have to get our nightly newsletter for all the top business stories you need to know. Sign me up by subscribing. You agree to our privacy policy. Twitter CEO Parag Agrawal seemed to allude to that difficulty in a memo Sunday, in which he wrote, "There will be distractions ahead." Following an all-hands meeting Agrawal held with staff Thursday afternoon, however, some employees took to Twitter to express frustration with the lack of answers about what Musk's bid could mean for them, and with the suggestion that they should just keep working through the disruption. The company now appears to be bracing for what could be a drawn-out acquisition drama. Twitter's board of directors is said to be weighing its options, according to reporting from the New York Times and others about the all-hands meeting Thursday. One of those options could be implementing a defensive tactic known as a poison pill, which would give other shareholders the right to buy up shares on the cheap, effectively diluting Musk's ownership stake and potentially forcing him to the bargaining table. Even so, there seem to be sincere doubts about whether Musk, a successful but sometimes erratic entrepreneur who ended up in hot water with regulators in 2018 after falsely suggesting that he had secured funding to take Tesla private, is serious about moving forward with the deal. Despite being the richest man in the world, there are questions about how he would come up with the cash to finance the nearly $42 billion deal. Musk himself admitted Thursday that closing a deal would be challenging, saying, "I'm not sure I'll actually be able to acquire it." Twitter's stock fluctuated a bit Thursday but remained mostly flat, closing around $45, well below Musk's offer price of $54.20 per share. The lack of enthusiasm, unusual after a takeover offer, suggests investor skepticism about the deal going through. Twitter declined to comment on this story, and Musk did not respond to requests for comment.